What is up, guys? Welcome back to yet another brand new Major Ben gaming video. I do hope you guys are having a fantastic day as always. Now, we are doing the video slightly differently now. As you can see on screen, we're actually capturing the Steam Deck through a capture card. Now, I want to bear in mind this isn't going to reduce the performance of the game because we're going to be running all the games at 720p anyway, even though they're on the monitor. I know the native display is 800p, but it's just better for the video to do 720p because it fits the aspect ratio size of how I record my videos. So you're going to see everything how it would run on the Steam Deck anyway, but we're capturing it directly through this so you can kind of see what you're going to expect to get. So Saints Row today, and we're going to be also doing this through the microSD card. This is all the games I test on my channel are always done through microSD because I prefer to show worst case performance. Now, I'm doing it with an Xbox controller that's connected to my Steam Deck. There does seem to be some delay issues with that. I'm not sure why. I just clicked on the credits by accident because I'm an idiot, and I hope I can get this out pretty quick because I've not actually played this game through at all yet. So I'm hoping I can get rid of this and get into the game so I can show you guys what is actually going on here. And I don't know, but there we go. Okay, we can skip now. Thank Christ for that. So options, let's just show you what we've currently got. 720p, as I said, 60 hertz. We're going to leave FSR off. We'll go into the game and just sort of flipping motorbikes, sort of figure things out in a second. We'll actually see what we can get on the current medium settings at 720p. I haven't played the game. I'm just going in to continue because I just set up a very brief skip through the cutscene so you guys didn't have to watch all that. So we can get directly into a gameplay part. We're just going to stay in the first area and just see what performance we can expect. Although it seems I may have to skip through a lot of stuff anyway, but that is fine. But I hope you like this new format. I hope it's better for you. You get face cam as well. You've got all the stats at the top, as you can see. You've got the FPS counter and everything that you would want. I can even put on further stats if you want to see more stats. But I think, to be honest, that's probably enough for what you need to see. You need to see the FPS, you need to see the performance and the wattage being used, and that's kind of all there. So that's kind of it, really. And the usage as well, sorry, I must say. So, okay, we're in game now, and as you can see, we're hovering around, well, they've dropped to a 40. I must say, even at 720p on my 1440p monitor, this looks pretty decent. Is this by the way, as I say, if my aim is all over the place, it's not me being terrible. It's because, for some reason, there's a huge delay between using a controller and the Steam Deck. So I think I'm going to have to get a cable at some point and then do things directly. But let's just put on... okay. It's not letting me do FSR for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's turn motion blur off. Let's drop this down to low for a second and click apply. Why would it not be letting us use FSR? That is one that I've not seen before. We'll figure that out in a second. Okay, so now we're at the lowest settings, and it's actually quite a lot smoother, even though it's not showing it in terms of FPS. It does feel a lot kind of nicer to play, but this is what you can expect to get. Give me 2 secs while I try and just figure out this FSR issue real quick. Alright, so there's no way of getting FSR to work that's built in natively to the game. I'm not sure why that's doing it, but I'm just rebooting the game now, and it just doesn't work at all. I've tried everything, even undocked, nothing works. You can't get FSR to work at all. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I'm assuming it's broken. It wouldn't surprise me, given the way the game was ported, and it just wasn't great at launch, to be honest. Obviously, this game's been out for ages, just only recently come to Steam. So... interesting. Anyway, so we can't use FSR for testing today, but let's have a go through a few of the graphics options, see what we can get to use. The good thing is there doesn't seem to be any sort of compilation stutter or anything like that. It seems to be running pretty well. You can actually see we're at a pretty decent 60. If we go to the action here, it does drop to like the low 50s and even the high 30s there, which is interesting. But let's just play around with the settings, see what we can get to work. I was actually using built-in FSR before as well. Let's put VSync off, and let's try and bump up the quality to high and just see what we can expect to kind of get here. Okay, so let's put the adaptive quality settings on. Maybe that will help. I don't know what that actually does, to be honest. Let's just try that. Just playing around. That's what we do in these videos. We just have a little play around and just see what we can expect to get out of a Steam Deck, you know? That's what they're all about. So, nothing really has changed that much. If anything, it's probably made it a little bit worse. But that's fine for now. Let's go back in and options, display. and just go back to those weird presets, and let's just set this to high, see what we can get on high. I really don't see a huge difference from any of the settings here, from like high and medium, just way worse performance, and you're just absolutely not going to want to run it like this. That would be a terrible way to experience it. I think maybe the sweet spot here does seem to be medium, maybe. Let's turn off motion blur again. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be kind of medium is the best place to go here. So let's go back to medium. No, yeah, actually there is a difference. You can see a quality difference, but I'd rather have the performance. There's a lot of freaking explosions here. It's insane. Who are we actually getting shot by right now? No one. I can't actually hear the audio from the game, by the way. You guys can, but I actually don't have the headphones plugged into the Steam Deck, because then the audio output doesn't come through this flipping thing. So anyway, this is what you can expect. I would actually consider going down to low. Like, although I'm playing on a monitor and stuff, I still can't really see the difference that drastically. So I would say maybe going all the way down. Oh, it didn't apply my last preset. What is it do? This game is a freaking mess. Let's go to low for a second. Let's just make sure it's actually applied low, because I don't even... Yeah, it has. Let's go to low and just play the game through for a little while. Okay, they're on our team. Don't know. Never played this game before. Did not know what was going on. Yes, I'm still alive. So, as you can see, when there's nothing going on, you get a very high 50s and sometimes even 60. But when things start happening, obviously that does tend to drop. But that's fine. You know, we'll keep going for a little bit and just see where we're at in terms of overall performance. Is there someone in here? Yeah, let's get into some more combat. We're actually in the high 50s now. A couple of nice headshots there. As I said before, it's actually really hard to control with an Xbox controller. There seems to be a lot of delay, but it's way better when you use the actual Steam Deck controls itself. Although I am managing to hit things, the auto aim is very strong on this game. So that's really helping me right now. This is really interesting though. I think this is a way better way of testing Steam Deck games is through a monitor, so you guys can see the image quality that I'm actually getting on this thing. Why can't I get over this? Brilliant. I guess I'm maybe not supposed to go up there or something. I'm not too sure. But this is what you're getting. You can see the FPS, you can see the power draw. Obviously we're plugged into power at the moment, but it doesn't actually differ on the Steam Deck on performance as to when you're plugged in or not. So this is what you can expect to get handheld. And as I say, we're running at 720p, which is what you could easily run it at on handheld. And yeah, this is kind of very playable. Even this is what you'd expect from like last generation console graphics in a way. This is kind of about where things were. Like 720p in a lot of cases. The Xbox One was running at 720p. And like this is kind of, and in a lot of cases, 720p 30. Or even 1080p 30 in some cases. But this isn't, you know, at least we're getting above 30 frames. I know we're at low settings and stuff, but to be honest, I would still take this over higher settings every day. Like, absolutely. And if you put motion blur on, it's probably going to be... actually, no, I'd still play without motion blur. I don't like motion blur. It's high enough FPS that you don't want to use motion blur still, even now. So, yeah, I think we'll leave it there for now. I think that kind of sums up what we can, you know, expect from this game. So we'll leave it there. Thank you very much for watching. Please do leave a like and subscribe, and let me know what games, you know, other games you want me to test, because I'm always looking to test more games. So please do let me know. And for now, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in future videos. Bye bye for now.